Okay, welcome back. It's been some time that I've actually done a regular review. I've been focusing, if you haven't noticed, on the shorts. So if you like the content and you're like, where have I been? Go to the shorts. I've been doing a lot of that like in the moment, very unedited, just raw when I've been traveling. But I am going to be doing an overhaul of the fragrances I bought in Venice, Italy while I was there. And by the way, I like impressionists and I love art. I got these at a flea market situation here in France. Okay, so what's in the bag? This is a recap of the fragrances I got and home fragrances I got in Venice, Italy. So the first one I got, which will be the Muschieri Venezia Oud, oh my god, I hope it doesn't fall out, Oud Veneziano. This fragrance is to replace one that I had from Diptyque, and like the name, it has agarwood, oud. It is not super intense, which is what I like. It's very warm. It's very, what's the word? A little central, I would say. It has, I would say, agarwood. It does have saffron, which I love. It also has this like sea notes to it. So in Venice, Italy, there is water, there are ocean. So they have that ozonic accord. So you have this marine-like to it as well, which is nice. So you kind of have some freshness without it being too like strong, like in those like oud sector elements. And you know, and as it kind of dies down, you start to notice more of that sandalwood, which is really nice. And you have like some moss in there. And overall, it's nice. It has, of course, a little saffron. It has a little rose in there too. Super great brand. If you guys are in Venice, check them out. Muschieri, Venezia, Oud. Great service in there. It's a small little boutique. Really, really nice. And they have other fragrances in there that are also really, really good. I will probably do a review on another one because I got a sample of some other stuff, so that will be to come. But anyways, check that one out. Next one in the bag. Shit. Okay, next one from the bag. Florian. Caffe Florian. It's a cafe from 1720, or actually probably says 1720, ha! Remembered it correctly. 1720. Caffe Florian is a very old cafe in Venice, one of the oldest, and it is beautiful. It's like gold gilded. They have a home fragrance line that is inspired by the different rooms that they have there. And this one is the Sala Senato, which is the Senate room. So let's spray that one. And it's going to be a lot going on in my apartment. And this is almost the opposite of the last one I just did. This one's fresh. This one's more fresh, more masculine. The Senate room hosted many senators and very high aristocratic people back in the day. So you have this nice, fresh enlightenment to it. So it's very uplifting. You have that bergamot. You have some pine in there. So it's very fresh. It has these other notes of, like, again, ozonic accords, that marine life in there, which is the theme with, I guess, the fragrances in Venice, which I liked it. I love it. It's nice. It reminds me of going in there, having a gorgeous hot chocolate and pastries and everything else for food. Really nice, very uplifting, inspiring. I could even say there might be even some jasmine in here. Don't quote me on that. I will put the link, full notes in the description. And if you're in Venice, definitely check them out as well. Next one up, I have not opened it yet. Actually forgot I bought it, but it's from the Merchant of Venice. This brand, if you're in Venice, please go to the Merchant of Venice. Way less expensive than in the US. A lot less expensive. So these are, this one, if you don't know, the Accordo de Profumo. These are meant to be layered with. So they have quite a selection, more like maybe the notes, like this one has like saffron, but then it also can have some like tobacco notes. Very simple, but they're made to be layered on top of each other, which is really nice. And the price point is a little bit less as well. So again, this is an innovative fragrance collection featuring sustainable raw materials. Sustainability is very big for this brand, which they offer transparency of their origin and all of that other stuff. So this one is a multifaceted fragrance ranging from woody to spicy, honey to tobacco and leather, an enchanting and mysterious accord of saffron, red gold of spice, combined here beautifully with citrus, a thick golden resin from Spain. The result is a quintessential spicy blend with ambery undertones. Follow the journey. Raw. Follow the QR code if you guys see that. Or go to the website, The Merchant of Venice. People know I like saffron. One of my favorite fragrances I had saffron was the Rydon, which Symphony, forget the number, it's the red bottle that I can only find in Oman. I haven't found it or seen it anywhere since. And this one reminds me, got a little in my nose. Reminds me of that. But not, the other one, that Rydon saffron is very, very saffron. Like that's, this one has a little bit of that like saffron, but a little lighter and a little bit not as just pure saffron, which is really nice. And again, this one, still a small bottle, but it's not too bad. The price, again, is a lot less. And this one, again, you would layer, so I like saffron, and I'm probably going to start adding it on top of anything that I'm wearing to add a little saffron, because saffron is amazing. And of course, Zafrano, Iran. And Iran needs our prayers right now, especially the people fighting the psychotic regime that has taken over since 1979. But anyways, Merchant of Venice, the Zafrano, Iran, reminds me of being in Westwood. If people don't know, grew up in Westwood, which is Tarantulas in Los Angeles. So, of course, fragrances is always tied to memories. And I have a lot of saffron memories because I grew up in an area where saffron was a spice that everybody cooked with a lot. So anyways, Merchant of Venice, the Zafrano Iran. If you guys are in Venice, Italy, go grab a bottle, but check out all the other collections too. The jasmine's also really good. They have the sandalwood that's also really good. I think the sandalwood's from Australia. Anyways, quite a lot there. And great helpful staff. Venice, Italy, the staff were just, throughout my trip, and I've traveled a lot in Europe, Venice was, the people are just so nice, even nicer than Rome. So nice, they're so friendly. Really enjoyed it very much. I gotta go back. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have a good day.